Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the second video edition of Drafting with Big Nass. And let's take a look at this pack. First thing I usually do is look at the rare, and that's a good one. Really good in the green-white deck. Again, not looking to force green-white, but it is the best deck, so something to keep in mind. Nothing else in the pack really comes close. Like, the second best card here is Geistcatcher's Rig. This guy's pretty good. Other than that, mostly just filler. So we're going to pick up the Mentor of the Meek, and hopefully we can get a good deck that supports it. And Mirror Phantasm. I like this guy a lot, actually. Some people don't like him that much, but he's just a huge flyer. Like, yes, he dies to Guy's Flame. Yes, he trades with every other flyer, but the whole like being able to shuffle in is actually very relevant. Other cards in the pack are Voice of Spirit, which works pretty well with the Mentor of the Meek. Deadweight is a very good removal spell. This is a pretty tough choice, actually. Like, the Mirror Phantasm really doesn't combine well with our Mentor of the Meek, but there's no reason to think that we're all in on this, guys. So I'm going to pick up the Mirror Phantasm, but there's a good chance that we're not going to be playing both of these cards. So we're just going to pick the best card in the pack, and then we'll see what comes. And what do we got here? Makeshift Mauler is pretty good. Another Voiceless Spirit. This guy I don't actually like that much. I thought he was going to be like really good when the set was first spoiled. But now that I've played with the set a bunch, actually being able to get his trigger is it's kind of a pipe dream. It doesn't really happen that much. The only decks I've really seen it be really good in is green black, but that deck is not very common to draft. So I think I'm gonna go with Voiceless Spirit here. Makeshift Mauler is okay, but in blue white it's not that great because you don't have all that many enablers. So I'll stick with the Voiceless Spirit, and let's see what we get next. Into another Voiceless Spirit and a Victim of Night. I don't think Victim of Night is really a consideration here. I mean, it's good, but I don't really want to jump into like a third color for it. I mean, not that we're really committed to either of these two yet, but I think that picking up another Voice of Spirits. I mean, we did pass on pack 1, but not much we can do about that. Actually, I think that was pack 2 that we passed it. Regardless, we did end up passing one of these, but if we can continue to cut good white cards from this point, that sets us up really nicely. So let's pick this guy up. The Rebuke there was also an option, but I like Voice of Spirit more than I like Rebuke. Okay, so no blue cards. So it looks like we're not going to get to play this, despite being passed to Mirror Phantasm. Sure. This guy's fine. Harvest Pyre is the best card in this pack. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go with the Elder Cathar, just because at this point we're going to commit to white here, and we're going to try to just cut off all the white cards so that we get the hookups in pack 2. All right. Well, if we're going to be drafting green-white, this is the pick. But if we're blue-white, this is the pick. I mean, this guy's fine. Like, I'm never excited to play Abbey Griffin in my decks. But I think it's worth the gamble here to take the Prey Upon. Because, I mean, we haven't really passed any good green cards, and there's a very good chance that we'll actually end up green-white. So we'll take the Prey Upon. I'm tempted to rare draft this, but you know, I'm not here to rare draft. We're here to draft for real. So, I mean, obviously, I'll change my tune if I open like a Garruk or a Liliana. But wow, so we got some good red cards here. Rage Thrower is really good. So is Geist Flame. I think Rage Thrower is a little bit better. So I don't like. Do people not realize this is good? Like, this seems absurdly late. Like a 7th pick Rage Thrower. I think we jump into red, we're gonna get screwed either way. But there's really nothing else in the pack. Like there are 4 solid red cards in this pack, so I don't know what the hell's going on. But we'll take Rage Thrower. I like it better than the rest of these cards. I mean, Geist Flame is close, but I think Rage Thrower is the pick here. Huh. Well, it looks like red is quite open. So I'm at the risk of being red-white again. I mean, if we're going to be red-white, I'd rather have this over this. Yeah, I mean, that's looks like the pick here. Smite the Monstrous. Hmm. This, I mean, if we had more green cards, I would pick this up, but it's looking like Smite the Monstrous is the pick here. All right. This card's okay. This card's not that great. I mean, I've definitely played it, but I'm not sure if this is really what I want to be doing. This card is looking like the best card here, so I'll take that one. There's really nothing in this pack. I'm not really interested in playing Knight's Bird Clutches. I mean, you get those late anyway. Um, I'm gonna probably rare draft this. Like, it's probably worth like a half a ticket or a quarter of a ticket, and that's worth taking over some card that I'm probably not even playing. But we're gonna hide that. All right, so foil draft or actual card? Yeah, I mean, I've played Cobble Wings. It's fine. More junk. See, last pick, Knight's Bird Clutches. I feel a lot better about rare drafting now. Okay, so probably not playing blue. I mean, we only got past the one good blue card. The only color we're really committed to here is white. And then we open Kessig Wolf Run. We could go red-white splashing Wolf Run. Because this card is just absurd. I mean, obviously it's absurd if you're red and green. It's less good when you're splashing it. But as far as other cards in the pack go, I'm probably going to take the Kessig Wolf Run and look to be either red-white splash green or white-green splash red. Because I think regardless, I think it's probably going to be worth the gamble. Like there are a lot of good cards in this pack. Like Sign Departure, Forbidden Alchemy are both really solid. Like if we're still in the blue plan, I would take that. Um, Other options is just to take a white card, but I think the power level on this justifies the risk that we end up not playing it. So we'll take it, and hopefully we get to play it. And Slayer of the Wicked. I'm very happy to pick that up. I think it's a little bit better than Bonds of Faith. Like this, I mean, they both have their strengths and weaknesses, obviously, but in a vacuum, this card is better. Like considering that it kills about a third of the cards in the format, whereas this deals with a larger percentage, but it's just dead against certain decks. And you know, when in doubt, I take the creature. So I think Slayer's going to be a little bit better than Bonds of Faith. I just, you know, I hate making that decision. But not much I can do about that. Yeah, Abyssinian Priest is going to be a lot better than Village Ironsmith, even if we're red-white. I mean, this card's pretty good when you have a bunch of humans, but I'm never going to pick it over an Abyssinian Priest. I mean, I would have to have like 3 of these before I would consider taking a Silver Inlaid Dagger. Yep, that's what we're going to go with. Let's take a look at our curve here. And Fiend Hunter. I'm very happy I cut White Pack 1. Like, Fiend Hunter is much better than the rest of these cards, so that's not really even a choice. Okay. This guy's okay. Like, he's expensive, and he's doesn't impact the board as much as you'd want for a 5-drop. I think Elder Cathar is going to be a little bit better in this deck. It's probably going to be better than Abbey Griffin as well. So, and like Pitchburn Devils is okay, but like at this point we're not sure what our second color is, so we're just gonna. There's no reason to really like commit one way or the other. So let's stick with the Elder Cathar and see what else we get. Okay, I mean this isn't really a consideration. I've never actually drafted the Burning Vengeance deck. I've always kind of wanted to, but it's never really quite come together. Um, I Smite is probably the pick here. I don't really see the reason to jump into green for Orchid Spirit, Orchard, however you say that. And I think the blue ship has sailed here, so it's gonna be Smite. Uh, yeah, like I just said, the blue ship has sailed, so we're not playing Feeling of Dread. uh, this card's okay. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but I'm pretty sure the pick here is gonna be Rebuke. Mono white. All right. Sure, we'll stick to mono white here. No reason to pick a different color. Okay, well we do have a bunch of humans. This card's okay. Uh, it's a decent sideboard card against certain decks. I certainly like having one on the sideboard to bring in. Um, this is not a consideration, so I think taking a Purify the Grave over Sharpen Pitchfork is going to be a little bit better. This card's I'm never happy to play it. Yeah, best card in here is either Night Revelers or Somberwald's Fighter. It's looking more likely that will be red than green, so well, we'll take this. Probably like we're not playing either, probably. So, oh look, another Purified Grave. I kind of wish I took that Pitchfork now because I don't think I want two of these, but might as well pick it up. Sure. I'm getting the feeling that I'm the only one in white in this pod here. So let's hide this guy.